So today we're going to talk about adaptability. And I think throughout this whole series, just talking about self-compassion, just talking about the fact that setting some boundaries, all of those things are important during menopause because, again, who knew I would be here? Who knew I would be menopausal? Really? But I'm here and I'm winning, and so can you, okay? Adaptability is just the ability to adjust to new situations. And during menopause, it is so important that we learn to adjust for our mental health, our physical health, our spiritual health. So if we learn to be flexible and just move with the flow at times. And so why do we need to be adaptable? First of all, the physical changes that take place. I did a video today that talked about my little hairs. I have little hairs here. I have little hairs here. I've gained weight. Well, I eat. Yeah. But I've really been eating less candy because I have learned that sugar causes me to have hot flashes. And hey, if you go to Amazon, and I'll post it, I have a journal. 100 Days to 100 Ways of Wellness, and in the back of the journal is a food diary, medication, all of that, so you can kind of track some things. And it took me a minute to realize it, but sugar, my candy, yes, I love candy, chewy, fruity, anything like that, it makes me have an increased amount of hot flashes. Adaptability, we have life transitions. So as we are navigating our menopausal journey, life transitions happen. Again, you have children, whether they're young, whether they're older, whether you have parents that you are raising, and I said what I said. It could be work related. There are going to be some life transitions that occur. We have worked in certain positions that we have mastered. So it is time for us to transition on to other things occupationally. So we have to learn to be adaptable for life's transitions. All right. And how do we become or show ourselves some compassion and be a little bit more adaptable? And I'm going to talk about that a little later. We're going to be open-minded. So a lot of us as we age become fixed and set in our ways. At a point, we have to let some things go and be able to be open to new ideas, new suggestions. So I've had to learn to be open-minded and kind of laugh at stuff. That is also a part of being adaptable and letting go of perfection. I have been wanting to do what I'm doing right now since 2019, 2020, as far as talking to women about menopause and menopause wellness. And I didn't feel like I had all the pieces together, so I just didn't do anything. That's that perfectionism. So we get to a point where we just like, oh, I'm just not gonna do it because it's not perfect. Bump that. Just do it. Let go of the perfectionism. Be patient with yourself. Whew. I struggle in that area. I had to learn to be patient with me because I'm not where I want to be, but I'm not where I used to be. So therefore, I've had to learn to be patient with myself. I just came in from work and I knew if I sat still and did some other things, this would not be happening right now. So I'm having to learn to be patient with myself and pace myself and do things that are going to fit within a time frame that works for me. Reframe challenges into opportunities. Reframe challenges into opportunities. The challenge of me being not as financially set as I want to be has caused me to look at different opportunities. Speaking of, hey, I'm Myra, the Menopausal Wellness Coach. And if you go to the description, I have a link there. I have products. I have t-shirts. I have sweatshirts. I think I'm about to work on some other stuff like mugs and maybe a blanket or something for the holiday. I haven't quite decided yet. But yeah, click the link in my bio. I also have a few ebooks. The link is in the description so that you can see the products that I have available for purchase. I also have sessions that you can have with me one-on-one so that we can talk about your menopause symptoms. If you are struggling to lose weight, I'm your girl. I am a certified personal trainer, even though we're not going to dwell on that because I'm releasing the perfectionism. And the reason for that is so that to give you tips and tools to help you live a scintillating second half. And again, I use holistic strategies and techniques. All right. The benefits of being adaptable. Stress reliever. And again, we're menopausal. And when we are stressed out, what do we accumulate? I'll wait. Cortisol. And what does that cortisol hormone do? Causes you to just start gaining in this midsection. Well, not only in the it increases fat deposits in other areas. So we don't want to be stressed out. So let's be a little bit more adaptable. And when you're less stressed, you are able to be a little bit more of a critical thinker and a problem solver. So again, as you are raising your kids, raising your parents, dealing with work, you're having to solve problems that are not necessarily just yours, okay? So when you're less stressed, it allows for your neural synapses to be a little bit sharper so you can solve some problems. Resilience. You're able to bounce back from things a little bit better. So let's say you have a breakup. Let's say you're breaking up with somebody. And when you're adaptable, oh, okay, we breaking up? Deuces. Is it gonna hurt? It is. Is it going to be a transition that was unexpected? It is. But guess what? Why are my these are my good glasses that okay. It doesn't matter. I was again. Listen. I am coming to see that I am a talker, and as Mr. says to me quite a bit, squirrel. Yeah, it doesn't take much for me to start talking about something else. Okay. Few tips as we are being adaptable. Embrace the flexibility. Is it comfortable to be flexible? Well, not always. However, it benefits you, okay? Your routines will change, and it's okay. Because once those routines change, you start to take on different habits and different opportunities may come your way. That's when I'm talking about those challenges turn into opportunities. Learn some new skills. And so I struggle with catching the beat sometimes. Mind your business. So I will turn on a video and practice a line dance or whatever, and I have a mirror going so that I can see myself in the mirror. So I am just learning something new that is outside of my comfort zone. Stay connected. So Myra, the Menopausal Wellness Coach, I have 6 pillars of wellness that I talk about in my program, and my next video series is going to be about my program. But in my pillars of wellness, I have 6 pillars of pillars. I have 6 pillars of wellness: physical, spiritual, social, emotional, intellectual, and occupational. And when I say stay connected, and as you're being adaptable, get you a good friend group who are able to keep you balanced, because as you are being flexible and navigating different things, you're going to need to bounce stuff off of people, and it's okay. All right. Dun, 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 dun. One of the things that we've talked about, adaptability is the best way to show compassion for yourself. Because when things don't go your way, you have to show yourself some kindness, some care, some concern. That when I talked about compassion, it's that same level of care and love and concern that you would show your friend. So if we're being adaptable and things don't go our way, we're going to have to practice compassion. So in closing, when you are being adaptable and exhibiting adaptability features during menopause, you're giving yourself grace, you're showing flexibility, and giving yourself that boost of self-confidence that comes with that compassion that you're showing yourself, okay? So with all of that, let's also be adaptable. All right, have the day that you deserve.